everyone, and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today we're going to be playing, testing, trying out the brand new LORAC Unzipped palette. That is right, you guys. I did pick up all three of these palettes actually. So LORAC has come out with three brand new unzipped palettes. There's this one, which is the Elegance one, the one we're going to be using today. And then there's the Unfiltered and Brazen palette. I have all three and I'll do videos on all of them, but I really wanted to mess with the cool tones. Now I know a lot of people are kind of iffy on cool tones, so I want to see if I can make it work, but I've not tried a LORAC shadow since I used the Pro 4 palette, the kind of like reddish berry toned one, and I loved it. So when I saw these, I scooped them up and I knew I had to give them a shot. So if you would like to see the review / tutorial that we're going to be doing today, then keep on watching. Starting off here, let's go ahead and just show you the actual packaging. It is very, very pretty. I have not used one of the unzipped palettes before. I know that they are well loved by a lot of people, but here's what the actual packaging looks like. It is very sleek. It's kind of like silverish color, gray, silver, and it has LORAC Unzipped, and this is the Elegance option, like edition. And then on the back here, it doesn't really have much. And then opening it up, here are what the shades look like. They are very, very pretty, but again, very cool toned. So if you're not into cool tones, then you may not enjoy this, but if you do want to try them out, see if you can make them work for you, then I believe this color story is very pretty. Now it does come with a brush. It fell out, I have it right here. Now I don't really use the brushes that come in like palettes. I never have. Like even like the Urban Decay one, I don't use those brushes. Dose of Colors, I don't use those brushes. Like I don't know what it is, but here is what it looks like. It's a dual-ended side brush and it just has LORAC on the front there, and it has a fluffy blender on one end and then kind of like a more dense packing type of brush on the other end. So if you do need a brush like this, then 100% you got one in there. I do think it's really nice that they do give you a brush in the actual palette. I just have like a crap ton, so oh, and I have them in this little like owl mug. How cute. I love owls. Favorite animal, if you didn't know that. Fun fact. But we are gonna go ahead and get started with the eye look today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I never do know what I'm gonna do, but I know I do want to probably use these three shades here. Sorry, I'm blinding you. These three shades. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna scoot you guys in and we will get started. Hello. I have to like hunch over whenever I scoot in. Whenever I zoom in, I have to like hunch over so you can see. That's better. We'll do it like that. Okay, so first things first, I have already primed my eyes. I use the Bad Habit primer. I've been using that one a lot, like pretty much every time, and I like it. So it's the one that I use. First off, let's go ahead and we are going to jump right in here. I have a Morphe M56 blending brush. It's a really fluffy blending brush right here. And we're going to go ahead and dip into the shade Timeless. Now from what I remember with LORAC shadows, they do have quite a bit of kick up. This one does have a little bit, but it's really not that bad. It's not too noticeable, but we're going to pick up this Timeless shade and we're going to work this in the crease. I changed my mind. It does have a lot of kick up, but if that doesn't bother you, then it doesn't bother me. So if it doesn't bother you, then, you know, it's fine. So we are going to go ahead and start working this in the crease. Usually whenever I do cool tone looks, I know that they are going to be quite light in color. So there are a lot of grays, very, very dusty like pink tones, kind of dusty muted purples, and this one is really pretty. Like I said, it is very muted. It does look pretty on the eye. I like cool tones. I always have, just because I'm a cool toned person. Like just my complexion, if you can see this at all, I don't know if you'll be able to. Like my veins are like super blue, so I know that I am a cool toned individual, and that's just how my body is. I think that's what that means. I'm gonna sound real dumb if I'm just wrong. I think that's what that means though. If they're more blue, then you're more cool toned. If they're more green, then you're more on the warm side. And I think if they're like, I forgot what neutral means. Like if you have like a neutral color vein, I forgot what color that is. But I do believe that's how that works. So this is blending out super nicely, and you can build it up obviously. So this turned out, if I only did like one layer, it would be a super, super light purple color, but it is building up quite nicely and it is blending. I'm having a little bit of breakage right there, if you can see that. I want to try, it may just be my eyelids because I have extremely dry eyelids. They're not as bad as they have been because I've been really trying to moisturize them, but it's still there. Cool, okay, so that's gonna be our base color in the crease here. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller kind of packing brush, and I'm going to use the Morphe M433 to do that. And we're going to go into this shade, Undefiable, right? Yeah, this one right here. And we're going to go ahead and pack that on the outer corner. And then we're going to bring it up into the crease ever so slightly. That's pretty, I like that. That's a pretty kind of really dark, dusty purple color. And I'm just doing small stamping motions for this. I'm not doing a sweeping motion. So now that I have this kind of laid down, I'm actually going to go into this teeny tiny little brush. It's a Morphe M56, and I have recently discovered this brush, and I have quite hooded eyes, so it really is easy to get in to the crease here and make it look decent. So I'm going to take this and then just take that same Undefiable shade and just go right in here. Yeah, I freaking love this brush for that. If you have like smaller eyes or hooded eyes like myself, then this brush is definitely a good, not investment because it's like a couple bucks, but it's really good to have. I would highly recommend something like this. See, and it's really pretty. It kind of has like a, it's not matte, it kind of has like a satiny kind of finish. And usually I wouldn't put something like that in my crease. Obviously you can, it doesn't matter, but just for me personally. And then I'm also going to go into a Morphe M573 here and just go back into that same shade and then just darken this up again. And then just go over it and kind of buff it out and blend it out a little more. Awesome. I like that a lot. It's coming together, you guys. Next, we are going to go into this really, really pretty silver color. And it's in the shade Unattached right here. It kind of matches my nails, my nail color. So we're going to do that and we're going to put that all over the lid. I'm not going to cut the crease for this. I know that I've been kind of on a cut crease kick, but say that 3 times fast. But we're just going to go ahead and just apply this directly on the lid just to see how it goes on dry first. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. It's different. It's not super, like, it is like pigmented, but it's not like bam in your face pigmented. It kind of has like this sparkly like sheen to it. This is interesting. Oh my god, I really like that color. I did not like, if you can see that here, obviously it's very silver, but like it has like this sparkly iridescence to it that I wasn't expecting. That's really, really pretty. I like that. And then I'm also going to take my packing brush right here and just get a little on the brush and then just go back in and apply it to places that didn't get very much pigment the first time. That's really pretty. I like that. So then I'm going to go back into the Undefiable shade and I'm going to take that on a Luxie 213 brush and then just blend these two together again. Just like that, you guys. This has been so easy. I love this. That's it, you guys. That's the eye look. I'm very impressed with this. Of course, like, I knew LORAC is good. I knew it was going to be good, but I love that silver shade and even the those purples. I didn't know what I was trying to say. Those purples are really pretty as well, and I really like the way that they blended together and kind of just formed. I'm kind of obsessed with it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my liner, lashes, and all that. For liner, of course, what I always use is my Tarte Double Take eyeliner right here. I have my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And then for lashes, I'm going to be using the Lotus lashes in the style 117. These are like one of my favorite lashes. I love these to bits. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that off camera, and then I will come right back to you for lipstick. And I'm back, you guys. I did my other eye off camera, did my liner, lashes, all that good stuff, and I don't know what to say. For lips today, I use the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Charmed. I love this color. Again, I feel like this is going to be one of my like go-to liquid lips for the foreseeable future because it is really, really nice. And you guys, I am obsessed with this palette. It's gorgeous. I love this. My dad actually just came in not too long ago and he said, wow, Kenzie, your eyes look so good. So I think they look really nice. I think that the purples, especially this Undefiable shade right here, really brings the whole thing in together, because when I first looked at the palette, and even today before I sat down to film, I was like, man, how am I gonna make this look decent, because there's not really like a darker brown, or not darker brown, but like a darker shade that's matte to put in the outer corner. But this Undefiable shade, it did that 100%. It is so nice. Blend that out. Roxy, my dog's walking around. But it is so nice. And then this Unattached shade right here is, I've never seen something like this. Like, obviously there's a bunch of like silver shades and more cool tone palettes, but if you can see here, it's just like, it has this like iridescence to it. It's gorgeous. I don't know. It's so pretty. So I'm a fan, definitely a fan. They blended out super nicely. I know I had a tiny little bit of issue with the Timeless shade, that very first light shade, but it ended up blending out super fine. I just went back over it a few more times and it was fine. But yes, you guys, this palette is, especially this one, I haven't tried the other ones yet, but this one right here is 100%, it's like an A for me. It is so nice. So if you are into cool tone shades, and if you wanted to try this out, maybe you're kind of on the fence about it, then I would highly recommend giving it a shot and just seeing what you think about it, because it is super nice. And I'm going out tonight, so I mean, like, I'm going out, I'm going to a restaurant, I'm going to eat. I don't go out, but you know, but it's gorgeous. And this is a perfect kind of like date night look. Valentine's Day is coming around the corner. This would be so perfect. It's very sultry looking. It's really nice and it looks very elegant. Like, again, this is the Elegance palette. It looks the part. It is a very elegant type of eye look and it looks beautiful in my opinion. But yeah, you guys, that is going to be the video for today. I really hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, then go ahead and click up that like button for me and then subscribe if you want to. If you want to see other videos that I post, and when I post them, click the little bell down at the bottom there. Again, my name is Kenzie. I hope you have a great rest of your day and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.